Steroids. Aaron Rodgers. Crazy.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Nothing.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at...
Knock him down.
And I go right there and I fuck him up the next game. And I'll be like, yeah, I gotta do this.
Message Carter, be like, thank you. He'd be like, for what?
Hey,
like, just thank you.
Then about, I get a game every 4 days and then I forget that shit and I watch it.
Yep.
Bye week and 2 leagues at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I got going on right now, too.
It's fucking horrific.
I got a bad week and fucking 3-5.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
And then I got dirty, so that's like having a fucking fantasy.
Smack dab in the middle of I-2.
Our receiver just got a speed update and not get down, but fucking leave it on the field.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set! Mustang 19! 70 Timberwolf! Let's go, defense! Rig alert! Here we go! And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. You ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Record.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 6 yards away.
I just drove down the field on Nino, and he called recovery play, dog.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
I just drove down the field on Nino in 4 plays, and he called cover 4 drop zone.
Teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these
4 for 4.
and continue that in this one.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7. Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down. 18. 6 man. Check curls.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Strong right. Alert. 3 down. 18.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
19 tight. And we're going 37's the mic. Hey, smash. You're trash. And we're going
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers going to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. You can't block me. And we're going 37's the mic.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
I can't believe they even let you play. Right now, you got 58. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Lucky. All right.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
I got him.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
You got 3 down. And we're going 37's the mic.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Between 18 to the 50. Switch.
Now Jones. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Packers nothing.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Watch the eye. Back north. Check.
Here's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. I got him. Go.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Curve 19. Curve 19. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
This is Jones. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They give it off here to the tight end. And he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past over through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe move things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, go.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Jaguars 35, Packers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Bandit. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here I come. Here I come. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Packers 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here we go. Check 24. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he is going to have a Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. On first down, it's Jones. Oh, and now some space to operate. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they...
Hey, Kim, put a dildo in you, dog.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the.
Hey, let Kim put her big B. They let Kim put her BBC up in her, dog. Hey, why y'all let them do young comp like that, man?
Offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. A big
Nino then came back on my dumb ass, dog.
Followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted,
Nah, he only down by like 2
staff,
points.
Make plays like that.
Third. Yep.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Packers 21.
This is my other account.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
You gotta love it, baby.
And
Give me some more.
off to the races down the right side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lambo on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Jaguars 49, Packers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll go again to Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
A 3-yard pickup.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Sponge. No, street. No. Show an 8. Show an 8. Switch. Under 10. Under 10. Tighten up. Check 99. Wide. Riggs.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Mike, 36.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. To throw again, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 36. Mike 36. So we got man.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. The 30. Past the 20.
He's going to make everything happen.
Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The Packers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 36.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Operating from the gun. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Jaguars 56, Packers 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fight. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Jaguars 63, Packers 42.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And the Packer first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Mike 36. Mike 36. I'm coming.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
3rd down.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. That's out to the left and complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
The turnover on downs.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Now left side on the swing pass. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. The 20. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Rodgers now on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 63 yards. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for two.
Our time. It's our time. Mike, 36.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's brought down. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with two remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Viking 18. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 27 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
There you go. Set up. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 20.
Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
36 to Mike. Here we go. Mike, 36. Mike, 32.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?